Hello. Okay, there we go. Odd. Man, I love it when the OBS updates absolutely fuck everything over for no reason. That being said, welcome back, everybody. I'm Don Maverick. This is Hogwarts Legacy. They just went through an update, which is why you see this calling all witches and wizards. Come see what your Hogwarts classmates have been busy conjuring up with PC modding. We're not going to be doing that right now, but it is a new thing that they've released. We might test it out eventually. We'll have to see. So we'll go ahead and get back into Lower Hogsfield. I believe we, if I remember correctly, are meeting the African girl down in one of the minor settlements. I can't remember her name off the top of my head. I've been pretty sick this past week, so I haven't even played pretty much anything.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Natsai Onai. Okay, yeah, I knew it was her. Natty is her nickname. Yes, she's related to the cheap beer that everybody loves. Natty Light.
Protego! Revelio. I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
You'll not cast successfully.
Man, what did they do? Why is it so laggy now? Your slots are full again? I don't understand why. They shouldn't be full. Your slots are full. Okay, well, I guess we'll have to go sell some stuff.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Good to see
Hello,
you.
Natty. How are you?
I am well, thank you. I was there, and I saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow at the Three Broomsticks. I have been worried about you.
I'm all right at the moment.
If you don't mind my asking, why were they looking for you?
I mean, do I trust her? I mean, honestly, you can trust all the characters, I'm pretty sure, but, like, I'll be honest, if I knew all this secret stuff, I don't know if I would trust her.
I've never met Rookwood or Harlow. Perhaps they mistook me for another student.
A bit odd. The two of them pursuing a Hogwarts student so intently. But whatever the reason, you were clearly in danger. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. Everyone has been talking about you defending Hogsmeade from that troll attack. And I shall never forget watching Sorona stand up to Rookwood and Harlow in the Three Broomsticks. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibililand. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Glad to hear it. It'd be dangerous.
Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair on their own, and you should know that Rookwood is in league with Ranrock.
I had heard they were seen in Hogsmeade together. All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
you for some assistance?
She's gonna have me swim to the middle of the lake, I feel like.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be...
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
You come
Insane! Accio!
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Section of your field guide has been updated with a new enemy type. You may learn valuable insights on enemies, such as their weaknesses to certain spells.
Levioso!
We can hold them off!
I'm not going anywhere with you.
Student over my dead body!
Levioso!
Cowards! Going after a child!
Tell Rookwood to find me himself. Levioso! No! Accio! Incendio!
How embarrassing!
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Yeah, that was not my best showing.
Protego!
I gotta remember Q is Protego, and that's only for the yellow ones, and the red ones I gotta roll with left control. Hopefully we do better next
Are
time.
you alright?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin, gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff, brilliant potioneer, has her own shop in Nocturne Alley. She's a travelling vendor, hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
I did not expect to meet a lesbian here, but that's fine.
You're a researcher.
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
It's a Slytherin. Another thing that's unexpected. Isn't Merlin the one who helped found Hogwarts as well? So he was a Slytherin. That's not something I would have expected. I would have expected a Ravenclaw, probably.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if?
The mallow sweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of mallow sweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk.
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the mallow sweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the mallow sweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
Mullins! This
The
is
flames make the pyre
uncharted
sink.
territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Incendio.
Simple.
Yes, how beautiful! What a day! I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallow sweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you.
It's all mine.
And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Magical is that?
Greetings. I understand you're quite the enterprising young Ravenclaw. Professor Fig tells me you found a long-lost book for him. I'd like to talk to you about it.
The Wand Maker wants to talk to me about the book. Well, that's interesting. Ollivander. Now, I've already ran over here, so I think we're just going to warp our way back. Now, the question is, do we want to go to Hogsmeade, or do we want to go back to Hogwarts first? And honestly, I don't think there's much of anything over here to do. A couple of side quests. Summoner's Court is popular in Hogwarts. Students often gather near the board looking for new opponents for a challenge. So that's the game that we played right at the start. Gobs of Gobstones is still available. Venomous Valor. Puffskin Problem. Wonder if I can help him out. Oop, I did not want to mark that. I right-clicked it though. Okay, there we go. And then we also have Dizzying for Sweets. It appears that Gareth Weasley wants to speak to me. Give me Conjuration Spellcraft in gold. Okay. Yeah, we'll just go to Hogsmeade for now. I don't particularly care for any of those. I'd really like to get the flying class, because I feel like flying is going to unlock a lot of opportunities for me. But as it stands currently, we're stuck running everywhere or using the teleport option, and I don't like either of those. I don't want to run everywhere, and I don't want to do teleporting everywhere. I would much prefer to fly from point A to point B. And I believe, where is it? It's like right here, to our left.
Perkins made a mess of that
around here somewhere. It's the cauldron place. What the fuck? Where is this? I'm right past it. It might be locked, to be honest. Yeah, see, it's locked currently. Alright, that's fine. Mr. Ollivander, I am here to speak with you.
Good of you to come. My friend, Professor Fig, speaks highly of you and your resourcefulness. He was vague as to details, but mentioned your having tracked down a difficult-to-find book. I wondered if you'd be willing to do a little detective work on my behalf.
Of course, Mr. Ollivander. Sounds most up my street.
Wonderful. You see, about a century ago, an heirloom applewood wand with a fairy wing core went missing from this very shop. My great-aunt suspected a student named Richard Jackdaw. He'd been serving as an assistant here and suddenly vanished.
Richard Jackdaw?
Like the bird. In fact, he was known to frequent the Hogwarts Owlery. We searched there, of course, but found no wand. We did find a series of statues similar to Jackdaw's. I'm certain they're a clue, but I cannot figure out where they lead. Jackdaw was last heard tittering about some pages with a map he'd stolen from Peeves. As you can imagine, the poltergeist was less than helpful.
Surely you could continue searching the owlery.
Oh, one would think. However, the headmaster does not take kindly to an old wand-maker loitering about the place. Can't say I blame him. Also, I have perhaps been looking for too long. I feel a fresh set of eyes, and a bright mind like yours is sure to solve this riddle.
Is there anything special about the wand?
Oh, yes. It's terribly special. But not in the way you might think. It won't grant special powers to the caster, no. Nothing like that. But it will ease the hearts and minds of the Ollivanders to know of its return, and that power is immeasurable.
So basically, he just really wants to know what happened to it.
Why would the thief have taken the wand?
I must admit I have no idea. From what I can gather, he fancied himself an adventurer of sorts. Always looking for trouble. In fact, after he went missing, rumor had it his ghost was seen in Hogsmeade. Never heard much about him after that, but it seems as if his adventurous spirit may have got the better of him. Perhaps he thought that the wand had some special power simply because of its esteemed lineage. Astonishing how misunderstood the art of wand-making is.
I'll have a look for you. You certainly give me plenty to go on.
Ah, you've brought hope to this old wand-maker's heart. Professor Fig was right. You are a remarkable student.
I wouldn't call me remarkable until I've actually found it for you, sir. That being said, Jackdaw. Man, I was racking my brain. I was like, man, I know I've heard that before, other than the bird. Where else have I heard Jackdaw at? And it came to me. Assassin's Creed Black Flag. The pirate game. Now I honestly really want to go play Assassin's Creed Black Flag again, because that shit was amazing. It was a really good game. For anybody who hasn't played it before, highly recommend you try it.
You're worrying far too much. Nobody's looking at you.
Look at that boy.
Why did you buy me a
Come in,
second
look
hand?
around.
I
And
hate
if you've
these
been
socks.
eating chocolate
Socks at
frogs,
that price.
please
Can't
refrain from touching.
I'd
Jeez,
rather have no socks than be
Pete, man.
dancing like this.
You're not dancing, you're exercising.
Father, why is he dancing?
See? And you'd said the charms come out in the wash, but it hadn't.
If I haven't said it before, it's a pleasure doing business with you.
it's better than what I have.
Has he been cursed?
Oh, please, can't we take these socks back to Mr. Hill and get me some
When you
normal
pay
ones?
for your own socks, then you get to choose. Until then, you'll learn to be thrifty and behave. You're starting to cause a scene.
Papa, can we really wash charms out of these?
Don't be absurd. That woman will say anything to avoid spending her canut.
I suspect you have a sharp eye for facts.
I think, wait, what? It was a scarf, right? 26, 31. Alright, cool. We go back, and then we change appearance, because this is hideous. And we'll go with that one, I believe. Yes. I still really want a better looking hat than this. But I guess this will do for now.
Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
Sell the scarf. Go back to him. Does he have a good looking hat? Not really.
I'd say that looks as if it was made for you.
Would not. I would not say that's good either. I mean, this
I'd
one's
say
probably
that
the
looks
best
as if
looking
it was
one.
made for you.
It is. It's ugly. So yeah. Sorry, bud.
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
Let's go ahead and do this quest. The Owlry. Ooh. The Owlry is outside, so we'll go like up to the front here. Travel here. I will take the time eventually, do all the side quests, but for now, up until we get the broom, I really think we're gonna rush the main quest line, just so I can actually, you know, fly. I don't feel like teleporting everywhere. So we shall go up to the Owlry and see if we can find this wand from Mr. Ollivand. Leaping toadstools. Nice.
Revelio.
Before we even go in, just like to take in the scene here. This is a beautiful view up here. The owls flying around. Quite lovely.
The statues Mr. Ollivander mentioned must be upstairs amongst the owls.
We go all the way up.
Don't mind me, owls. I'm just here to help a friend. Now, where are those statues? I recognize those handles. The summoning charm should do the trick. I'd best keep looking. Empty perches. Could be the right size for jackdaws. Or statues of jackdaws. Nothing. I'll take that, thank you. Accio! No statues here. This'll do nicely. Revelio.
Owls. School owls and owls owned by students can be found in the Hogwarts Owlry. One is advised to explore carefully, keeping an eye out for owl droppings and regurgitated mouse skeletons. You mean like the ones that are right below me? That's lovely.
Incendio. Accio.
That's not what I intended. Poor owls, I almost just burnt the shit out of them. Am I missing something?
Revelio.
There's 2 more. Where else would I get statues at?
Birds aren't afraid of heights. Perhaps I should look a bit higher. Accio! Here's a welcome surprise. I'd best keep looking. Nothing. Accio! No statues here. I'd best keep looking.
From the forest across the bridge to a ruined gate, there's candles.
A map. It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it for now. Accio! Nothing. I'll take that, thank you.
Didn't even notice those ones before. Alright, we'll do that real quick.
No statues here. This'll do nicely. What's happening?
At the last statues.
Could it be? Has someone solved my puzzle after all these years? Well done indeed. Good news. If you've got something to hide, you found the perfect spot. Richard Jackdaw, at your service.
The Richard Jackdaw. So Mr. Ollivander was right. He wants his family wand back.
Goodness, I'd forgotten about that wand. I assure you I don't have it on me. I'm almost certain I dropped it the moment I was beheaded in that cave. Oh, it was sheer folly to follow that map.
What map?
Ridiculous, really. Found it on some yellowed old pages Peeves had pilfered. Thought I could impress a girl. But that's a story for another day.
So, you stole a wand and then followed a map on some pages that you took from Peeves and followed that map to your doom.
Odd to hear it all reduced to such absurdity, but yes. Why do you care about some old wand?
I don't really. Ollivander does. It's the pages I'm after. Might they be with the wand in the cave?
Indeed. Say, here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest? I'd be happy to show you where to find them.
How is it possible to steal from Peeves, a poltergeist?
I didn't steal the pages from his ghostly form. I merely found them in his wake of destruction. He's got a penchant for wrecking things. Books, bottles, suits of armor, whatever's likely to cause the most chaos. I doubt he even noticed they were gone.
Right.
Why would you steal Mr. Ollivander's family wand?
The family were always going on about how special it was, so I took it. Who could resist? Sadly, it wasn't special enough to save my neck. I fully intended to return it once I learned it was only special for sentimental reasons, but as you can see, I never got the chance.
I think I can guess how you died, but who did it to you?
I was having a look about when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze, after which I felt, well, lightheaded. That's all I remember. Hence, if you do visit the cave, be prepared. I can't tell you what for specifically, but you seem a perceptive sort. Beware a light breeze.
If that's the only way for me to get those pages, I'll meet you there.
If you don't mind the sight of my decapitated skeleton, the wand and the pages are yours for the taking.
Okay. So I guess we go and meet this kid. All the way down this massive staircase. Finally. I need to learn the disarming charm before I can follow Richard Jackdaw's ghost into the forbidding forest. Okay. Does it say what I need to do? If it doesn't show me where I need to go or what I need to do, then how am I supposed to know? Found a new hat. Oh my gosh, it's hideous. Absolutely hideous. Collections, quests, challenges, outpost. It's time to prove your dueling mettle and see if we have a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of cross wands. Also, the training dummy is still available. I'm pretty sure we already did that, so I don't know why that's showing up as new. But, I mean, I can check it again, I guess. 10 Dark Wizards. We've got 5 out of 10. Nothing else. Alright. Complete some Merlin trials, so we gotta find some more of those eventually. But for now, I believe we just head on down here, and then hopefully we can find out what is required for us to actually get this unlocked. Need to learn this disarming charm. I don't think it. I would really expect to see it here, but I guess not, so we'll head over here, I guess. Well, that's not annoying at all.
Lumos. Enchanted candles. Wonder where they're heading. The candles seem to be leading into the Forbidden Forest.
So it was right about this map that it was right here. That treasure map that we found at the Owlery, I was pretty sure it was that, but I wasn't 100% sure.
Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Incendio.
The lamb returns to the wolf.
Levioso. Protego. Accio.
What have you done?
Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Screw 'em.
Lumos.
More leeches. Hopefully these candles are still here. Are they? Hello? Candles? Did they disappear? Oh. Alright, I guess we gotta go. We'll continue this in just a second. Grab those real quick.
My cousin was given a life sentence in Azkaban for using Imperius. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Enchanted candles. Wonder where they're heading.
Yeah, me for a picnic. Corners, pastries, good shoes. Okay. Follow these candles. Those honking flowers
The candles seem to be leading into the Forbidden Forest.
absolutely insanely annoying. Also kind of adorable at the same time. Could they? Oh, they warped in front of me. Man, these candles are weird.
The treasure must be nearby. I suppose a picnic in the Forbidden... Treasure hunting suits me.
So it was a treasure map to go on a picnic with this guy. What a fucking nerd, man.
Revelio.
What a fucking nerd. Hey girl, you wanna go on a fucking picnic with me in the
Revelio.
Forbidden Forest? Here's a treasure map to find your way over there. Yeah, good luck. Like, what the absolute insanity.
Revelio.
Extreme danger. That's good.
Revelio.
Something else over here? Oh, wow.
Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
What are you? I don't know if I trust going down here, but I'm gonna do it.
Revelio. Accio.
Infernae must be struck with fire spells to make them vulnerable to other attacks. Visit the collection menu. Okay.
Incendio. Protego. Yes. Incendio. Levioso. Accio.
Anything else? Collect. It's a lot of bones. That's definitely not one dude. Let me... What is it? T? Can I use Reparo on these? I mean, it
Reparo.
seems really dumb to do so, but yeah. No? Okay. What about...
Incendio.
Do I burn them? Like, what do I do? I guess nothing. It just is weird. Okay.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Reparo.
Disillusionment, Lumos.
Accio.
Bring these bones over to here to build the thing. Okay, yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is. Not creepy at all, you know. Yep, perfectly normal. Just build a staircase out of bones. All right, we'll do that. Alright, let's see what he says. We might have to wait until morning or something.
Revelio.
Some leeches over here, otherwise there's really not much.
Perhaps I'll come back to this.
Must have a level or tool requirement. Check the quest log. Yeah, so I need to learn the disarming charm, but it doesn't tell me where to learn the disarming charm. So, I guess. Oh. Sure. The side quest? I guess we'll come out here and play around to this. I don't know what to do here. It wants me to learn this charm, which I assume is going to require me to go to some sort of class or something, but we'll find out eventually. Maybe I'll do a couple of side quests and then it'll let me play. Not sure. Or maybe I'll wait for this because it's got to be morning. And then now it'll give me more options. But I guess we'll play this guy
What
first.
are you doing out here?
Challenging you to a game of Summoner's Court. I think it's time you faced a real opponent, outside of Ronan's little lesson in charms class. Summoner's Court isn't just a game. It's a battle of skill. A test of a witch or wizard's mettle. What say?
Sure.
I'm in. Let's do it.
Brilliant! Summoner's Court. The ever-changing game. Accio.
Yep.
Try to beat that.
Accio.
That was one for the ages. Accio.
It was. Good, sir. What? The fuck was that?
All in the wrist.
Too much.
Accio.
Blocked me. Get it? Nice.
I'll let you have that one.
Oh, sweet.
Nothing to it.
Ooh, I still beat him though.
Well done. You beat me.
Yes, I did, good sir. What you get for having a big head?
Bit of good luck, that's all.
Come now, Leander. There's no need for that.
Fine, you're good. Better than I am, at least. I'll let the others know you're good enough to keep playing.
The others?
I lost 7 matches in a row to Samantha Dale.
Oh.
The others who play Summoner's Court thought that if you couldn't beat me, you wouldn't be enough of a challenge.
Chin up, Leander. Keep practicing and you'll get better.
I suppose you're right. I'll let the others know that your metal's been tested, and that you passed.
I can't tell, but did that just say that there was 10 of these? 10 of these side matches? That's insane. Well, that's the dude who used the fucking stink bomb at the beginning, isn't it? Bruce is standing there staring off into space. Nice broom you got there. I'd love to fly. Now, where do I learn this godforsaken disillusionment charm? Merlin Trial. Merlin Trial. It does not want to tell me where I need to go. Over here, don't feel like running through the entire school right now. Guess we'll go help Mr. Weasley. Something to do with sweets.
I can't help it if I've never encountered a dangerous beast. When Howin asked me, I said I once had a canary. She almost threw me out of class. It's a revolting trick.
I think it's funny.
Don't be absurd. If it were any less funny, it would be an acromantula carcass.
I could just imagine Black dipping his toes into a hot foot bath and finding a bar of frog spawn soap.
That's an awful thought, and I'm not sure I can ever forgive you for it.
I think he made it up, though. Don't you?
Absolutely. If you slipped so much as a stale bun in the vicinity of the headmaster, you'd lose your head.
I wonder why he chose to say it was Black.
Because he was overly confident. The mere mention of Zonkos, and he acts like a wildling with his tails.
Silly of him, though, to say he'd put the frog spawn soap in Black's foot bath.
I agree, but that's third years for you. More confident than when they started, but still trying to prove themselves.
If he'd told us he'd played a trick on someone less notorious, well, we might have believed him.
I wouldn't have. I'd wager a 6-inch essay on Goblin Rebellions that boy's never spent a nut at Zonkos.
Why do you say that? You think his talk's bigger than his walk?
That, and he's terrified of getting detention. Told me straight to my face.
Really? Now that I think of it, I did see him last week looking a bit distraught. Had he done something awful?
Been in detention for sneezing too loudly in the library. You'd have thought he'd been had by dementors. I wish teachers wouldn't ask us questions in class. I'm always tongue-tied, unless it's Professor Garlick, or I suppose Weasley, or an eye. Thinking about it, it's really just sharp.
Can't decide if I like Professor Weasley or Professor Hecat more. Hecat. No, Weasley. Ugh, they're both brilliant.
I only speak up in classes where the teacher doesn't deduct house points for wrong answers.
So much dialogue. Finally, dude, there's so much dialogue between non-important side characters. It's insane.
Accio!
Come on. Nice. Get ourselves another house token. Get a lock here.
Hey, it's me, Gareth. Do you have a moment?
Sure.
Were you calling me, Gareth?
I was. After you helped me with that Fupa feather and potions, I reckoned you might be just the person I need. You see, I have an idea for a fizzing Whizbee-inspired beverage, but I'm missing a key ingredient.
You and your concoctions. I don't know how you come up with these things.
It's a gift, truly. So, I suspect the key ingredient in fizzing Whizbees is dried billywig stings. I heard there's a store of them in Honeyduke's cellar. I'd get them myself, but my Aunt Matilda has her eye on me. Thinks I need to focus on potions class for a while, not for my own brews. I was hoping you could follow a secret passage to Honeyduke's cellar and grab a few dried billywig stings for me.
I don't know, Gareth. Secret passage to a cellar. Sounds like it's off limits.
Not at all. It's a perfectly legitimate secret passage. I'd use it if I could. The passage is hidden behind the statue of a one-eyed witch in the third-floor corridor. Just tap it with your wand and say, Descendium.
Couldn't you have someone buy the dried billywig stings?
They're not for sale, and you never know when the cellar's going to be locked. So, the reliable way in and out is through the secret entrance.
Are you asking me to steal from a shop?
Goodness, it's not as if I'm asking you to rob Gringotts. Honeyduke's is more than enough, and I only need a few. It's a sweets ingredient. They won't be missed. Trust me.
I'll see what I can do, Gareth.
Fair enough. You shall be the first one to taste my newest brew if you can be of help. Perhaps I can convince a meat to help me with my potions homework. Get my aunt to loosen her reins a bit.
It's
I'll
not
need to get those dried
stealing.
billywig
It's just
stings for Gareth if he's to finish his latest concoction.
you can't buy them. Don't worry. It's not stealing
A
them.
one-eyed witch statue shouldn't be too hard to find. Revelio.
Now, where's the other thing for this? Down below? Guess we'll do this real quick, because, oh, food flame. Nice.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Oh. Alright. No. 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 We'll back to the first one. Down here. We'll go to the second one. This is gonna take a minute. I'm just gonna keep brute forcing these. I don't have the willpower to learn how to do this kind of puzzle. Whoops. Man, I really wish you could just jump that. That would make life so much easier. This is gonna be on the very last one too, isn't it? Nope, never mind. We got it. Okay.
Revelio.
Statue. Where's this key at? I don't see it.
This looks like the right statue. Now, what was the password?
Anyone been into Albie Weeks' shop lately? I'm always looking for
Descendium.
to go to Spindwitches, even if I can't afford a new.
Okay.
This was all down here. Revelio. A lift. Must be how I get down. Looks broken though. Reparo. Revelio. That seems to have done the trick.
Oh. Go down this magically repaired elevator. that still looks like it could fall apart at any moment.
This castle will never cease to surprise me.
Me neither. There's a lot of random shit around there, isn't there?
Revelio.
Shrooms? Hell yeah. Pork lump juice.
Incendio. Revelio.
Very nice. Very nice indeed.
Incendio.
Burn this main one.
I'm trapped. How am I supposed to get out of here?
I see.
Levioso. Revelio. I'm going to have to get past this. Levioso. Revelio. Reparo. Accio. Levioso. Revelio.
Do have to go down there at some point, but for now we
Incendio. One more to go and I'll make it across. Reparo. Levioso. Something is getting in the way of that platform. Accio. Levioso. That did the trick. Revelio.
There's stuff down below, so I'm assuming there has to be a way back up. But there's a frog, little froggy climbing through the water.
This must be the way out.
Is there anything else? No.
I need to find a way to open that gate. Incendio. Something smells sweet. Must be close to Honeydukes.
Right?
Revelio. Honeydukes. I can smell the chocolate. Now, where would I find the dried billywig stings for Gareth? I have the dried billywig stings. Now back to Gareth. I can only imagine how his new recipe's going to turn out.
Okay, so I could just sneak out that way, but I'm gonna go back down through the passageway, even though I could just, as I said, walk out that way. And the reason why is because I would like to jump down and check out those things on the ground level. There's a couple more chests, a couple more things of mushrooms and such.
Revelio.
So we'll go and grab those. I don't think there's anything else over here. So yeah, we'll go back up here. And then down here. Yeah, jump into the water, good friend. Yes, yes, into the water. Plump juice. Chest. There is a way up right here. Another room here. Some more pork lumps. And another chest. I think that is everything down here. So we shall get ourselves out. Good. Oh, that's a one way, so we gotta go this way. That's funny, the side passage that I took is the main way up. Alrighty, I think we have cleaned this place out, which is good. Yes, we're going up. Let's go ahead and check out our gloves. We can put on a new pair. Edit these because they look hideous. New pair of glasses. Silver half rim spectacles. Silver wooden spectacles. We'll edit those. Those ones I like, alright. A 47 hat, lovely. It's hideous though, so we'll switch it back to this one, even though I don't like that one either. Motley garb. That actually looks decent. I don't know if we'll switch that. 37 and a 43. I actually kind of like how that looks. I might leave it. Why am I tired? I think that looks good. Most of those are hideous, but I kind of do like that. So I think we'll stick with that for now. And that is everything. Go to our inventory. Get Bilug stings, a love letter. Stench of the dead, essence gathered from Inferni. Well, yeah, there's a couple challenges that we can do. Whatever. Is that a shitter stool? No, it's not. There's a bar in the middle. That would be disgusting. Alrighty, Gareth. We have got your billywig stings.
Revelio.
Really quickly, I have the feeling that this key should be close. I don't feel like running all the way around here, but... sounded like it was right here. definitely wasn't. So it's up somewhere? I guess we're running all the way around trying to find this key. It's my one-eyed witch.
Levioso!
Still a little field guide. Where the heck is this key at, man? Oh, there it is. Come here. My goodness, that was annoying.
That's it.
Give me the house token. Nice.
Revelio.
Yeah, we'll call that good for now. Come here, Gareth. I got it for you, brother.
Hello, Gareth. I have those dried billywigs things.
You got them! Incredible.
For a fee. Ah. I mean, shit, we did steal them for him. I kind of feel like I would make a deal here, even though I'm a Ravenclaw. Like, I stole them for you, I think you owe me.
Getting them was more work than I expected. I'd like to be paid for my time.
Course. Didn't think it would be that much trouble, but I'm happy to pay for your help. Thank you again. I'll let you know when I brewed my first batch of fizzing whizbeer.
He was unexpectedly cooperative. Give me 300 gold for it, too. God damn. I still would really like to know how to learn this. Like, what in the world am I supposed to be doing? Don't really... If you see this icon at a location, hover it over it to reveal any hidden icons that might be at the same location. Where would I have seen one of those icons? Because I don't think I've seen one like that. Right here, there's one. But it doesn't actually do anything. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what to say, man. Like, it should... There's quite a bit to the map I haven't explored yet. There should be a quest I've got to do somewhere to get this disillusionment charm. But I don't know what it is. Spelloramus. To return to defense against the dark arts class during the day. I mean, I guess that could be it. Defense against, but you would think that it would show up, like. Which passageway? Where is the defense against the dark arts classroom? It's It's not here. It's South Wing maybe? Clock Tower, Faculty Tower. No, where in the world? Holy shit, I would think it'd be right over here. God, I can't remember. It's over here, I guess? Charms class, Professor Figs, Defense against the Dark Arts. Okay. I guess we're going here. Whoops, wrong way. This way. Da, 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 da. Oh, I think we can do this now, can't we?
Incendio.
Okay, so there's a number on each one. 2 lines, 1 line. So we're gonna try 1, 2. Three, 4. 3, 4. Huh.
All of my relatives were.
4, 3, 4. Okay. Interesting. So it's got 1, 2, 3, 4 squares. It's got 1, 2 circles, or like spaces.
I think it's fine when you're better at
1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Oh, I didn't even look at that. I just kind of brute forced it again. Whoops. Yeah, go down there. Come on, buddy. Quit being a little bitch. Alright, fine. Take the ladder. I see how it is.
Revelio.
Chest. Saber Brown. Some big chests. Some Crulian Rivet Gloves. Okay. Now, I think I need a break here. I need to go use the bathroom real quick, so I will be right back. Hopefully you guys enjoyed what you've seen so far. I did not expect to have to use the bathroom yet, but whatever. I'll be back in 5-10 minutes. See you guys shortly. side. I don't know if I'm going to be streaming on that much longer. I'm thinking about going out and enjoying the weather. It's only 50 degrees, but after a very cold winter, I feel like 50 degrees is pretty gosh darn comfortable. So we're going to go ahead and we'll grab some of these real quick, get some of our side quest items. Boom. And from here, we shall go to the game. Actually, we'll check our gear real quick. Apparently we got some new gloves that are way better than the ones that we have currently. They look hideous. Luckily, we can just change that. Oh, and I got a new wand handle, I forgot. The saber handle, I actually kind of like that. I mean, it looks way better than any of those ones. This honey brown one or yeah, I kind of like the sword handle. This is pretty cool looking. So we'll go with that. Collections, it's going to take a while to sift through. So we'll go ahead and continue from here.
Revelio.
Anything else over here? No? Right, cool. You, the defense against the dark arts class. I'm gonna try and continue to rush the flight, and hopefully.
Get away from me! If I could undo all that happened that day, I would! Let us keep our heads around this. I'm truly sorry. I didn't mean. Leave me be.
I went through the wall. Dang it. Alright, let's go find the defense against the dark arts class. It's been a while. I can't remember exactly where it's at. Is it like right over here somewhere? Down below us, maybe? But I cannot remember. And I truly cannot remember where this classroom is. This is not it, I'm pretty sure. Is it? I don't think this was it, but maybe? There's a letter here. Professor Fig, as if my schedule wasn't congested enough, the Ministry has charged me with arranging the rather inconvenient arrival of a new student at Hogwarts. A fifth year, if you can believe. Professor Weasley insists that they will need an escort and a mentor to help them accumulate before term begins. I have assigned the task to you. Please see Professor Weasley for details. Professor Phineas Nigellus Black, Headmaster. Okay. Not up here. I feel like
Accio.
there was
Incendio.
supposed to be
Leviosa.
something to do with those orbs. I can't remember what it was. It's probably something I'll learn here soon.
Revelio.
How I've missed this. Ooh, I like that. Let's see if that actually looks as good as I think it does. Oh, it does. I like that. Alright, that's a new wand handle. Now let's see if silly little old me can actually find where this classroom is supposed to be, because I'm apparently an idiot. Is it down here?
You can't imagine how inconvenient
Yes, it is, I think. Okay. Okay.
I hope you were able to take care of everything I had asked you to do.
Have.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter.
Okay.
Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand.
Easy enough.
Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
Check it out. Sure, why not?
Expelliarmus!
You seem to have the right end of the stick, but keep practicing. Expelliarmus may save your life one day.
Expelliarmus disarms wands or other weapons out of energy. Well, I didn't read it in time. Alright. So basically it prevents...
Some kind soul help me.
Where? Oh, it's right here.
If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
My sad predicament. One of these days I will help you, sweetheart, but right now you gotta deal with your own problems. I've got other, better things to do, alright?
I hear Elder Hogfield is lovely. Or was it Lois? Well, both Hogfields.
House token.
Fun as honeydew.
Very nice. And now we shall go over here. Go ahead and do this quest. I'm thinking the brooms come soon. I can't remember exactly when, but I know it was relatively close to this. Honkity honkity honkity. Goofy ass run, man. How I haven't noticed how goofy this run looks before, I don't know, but it is goofy as hell. Oh, there's a bunch of red marks over here. Let's see.
Someone.
Hello? Someone there?
Levioso!
Loud as a troll you are!
No one hide from me. I'll fuck you like a thriller.
Expelliarmus! Levioso! Accio! Incendio!
Let's play Predator and Prey, shall we?
Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Levioso! Accio! Levioso! Accio! Expelliarmus!
You dare slay one of my own. You.
One of my own.
One
Yes,
less
I...
poacher in the wizarding world.
Screw those poachers, man. Well, if you had
Revelio.
goodies. Anything else? No? Just some toadstools. A little bag of money. Alright. Poachers have been dealt with. Oh, it's doing that again. Why? My mouse is appearing in the top left of my screen. Hopefully that doesn't cause any issues.
Here I am, as good as my word.
Yes, you are, good sir. I guess.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. Only a Ravenclaw would travel this far in pursuit of knowledge.
Well said. Now, where do we go from here?
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can, but I fear I may remain a tad reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise. Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say intramuros. I think it's Latin. Or Greek. As you can imagine, I never paid much attention in school. Shall we?
I did pay much attention in school. Yes.
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few landmarks. A stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Surprising how much of this is, rather unfortunately, coming back to me. Yes. You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably best I leave you to it. Simply stick to the path and keep a sharp eye out for that bird bath. Adieu. Is that Latin? Or Greek?
And you're not very smart, are you? Man, I would really like to know why my mouse is showing up. Game settings, potentially. Mouse keeps showing up. Top left corner. Hogwarts Legacy. Conflict with your controller settings. I don't have a controller plugged in. Potentially with the gamepad mode set to bring auto detector force on. Force off. Okay, we'll try that quick. Settings. Gamepad. That's gameplay options. Control options. Display. Gameplay options. Controller rumble. Try switching to force off in your game settings. This can also switching between mouse and controller input. Gamepad mode to force off. I don't see gamepad mode. I mean, you would think it would be easy to find. Display options, not there. Gamepad mode, I'm not seeing anywhere. Like, I see this, control options, but features, none of that. Colorblind, I'm normal. What? That's silly. Yes, if you're scared of spiders, we don't want you to get too scared. Don't worry. Yeah, I don't know. I'll tab a couple of times and it should fix. Let's test that theory. It seems to have worked, actually. Yeah, I don't see it anymore. Alright, cool.
Nothing to do now but keep going.
Yes, it has worked.
Revelio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Protego.
Fuck.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Revelio.
Pete, man. Speaking of arachnophobia mode, golly. Oh, nope, there's my mouse again. What the fuck, dude? Why? That is so annoying. Fuck me.
Incendio.
Sometimes it doesn't.
The waterfall.
So.
For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word.
Leeches. Do you really call that a waterfall? Is there another one off in the distance that I can't see? I don't know. Whatever.
Revelio.
Anything? No, aren't you adorable? The fact that these can survive here, of all places, is kind of crazy.
Something oddly solemn about this place. Such regal creatures, stags.
And here we are.
There it is. Just as Jackdaw did. Intramuros. Revelio.
What's around here? This jumping and leaping tools. Excuse me, not jumping.
No. Aren't you a little far from home?
Ranrock knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding.
Levioso. Accio.
No! I will make you pay.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Avenge your death.
Expelliarmus. Levioso. Accio. No risk those loyalists will report back to Ranrock now.
Yeah, no, I
Let's
just
see where Jackdaw has led me.
Yeah, I don't think they will go back to Ranrock. I mean, we kind of murdered them. Well, self-defense, okay? Self-defense. Not murdered, but even still, they're definitely dead. They're such a friendly.
I wonder how big this place is.
It's definitely rather sinister in a lot of ways. Anything up here? Yes, there is. Spiders. Okay, so I'm assuming that this
Incendio.
is going to be a bunch of spiders.
Impressive. leads.
Okay, massive bridge.
Someone didn't want casual visitors down here.
Oh yeah, there's spiders here. Lovely.
I wonder if any of my spells will help me through this.
Oh, there's so fucking many, dude.
Levioso! Protego! Incendio! Levioso! Revelio!
These ones are all babies.
I'm not gonna touch those. Ugh. Incendio. Revelio.
Oh. Lots of spiders. Hopefully none of my viewers are arachnophobic, if there are any viewers, that is. Because, yeah, that would be... I'm not arachnophobic, and I'm still a little, like... But I can only imagine that if you have a true fear of spiders, that this would not be a good video to be watching right now.
Revelio.
Yeah, sorry. That's all I could really say, I guess.
If I could summon that platform to me, I could likely get on it.
Yeah, you better run. You know that.
Incendio. I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be?
Whatever this is, Dittany leaves. Oh, very nice. Kinda like some Dittany leaves. The cute herbalist lady would agree. Dittany is such a great plant, wouldn't you agree?
Accio. Revelio. That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him.
Oh, there's more Dittany down here that I somehow didn't see before. Alright. Let's one get to that. It's not that tall one. You should be able to jump that, but alright.
Revelio.
There's a crate somewhere over there. Is it down this waterway right here? Looks like it is. I can't tell.
Protego. Revelio.
Oh, this is... I know why I can't pick this up now. It's ancient magic stuff.
Another puzzle. But if Jackdaw could solve this, so can I. Incendio. Remarkable.
Okay.
Revelio.
Yeah, I'm going to assume that he got killed by a giant
Revelio.
spider. I could be wrong, but I'd be surprised if I were.
Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this. It's a good thing Jackdaw didn't fall down there. Accio. Revelio.
Other than just this one chest, no.
I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be?
Really? Oh.
Potato! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Revelio!
We're getting quite a bit of stuff right here, so we might as well check and see. None of those are better. Headwear, not better. Neck, this is better, although not by much. We'll change that over to the black one. And appearance, we've got a 39 and a 49. Alright, we'll switch over to the 49 then. And honestly, I think that looks kind of hideous. We're going to switch over to the bathing costume. Oh yeah, that looks fantastic. Azkaban, Regalia Ensemble, Cobalt, Charms Professor Lilac, Last One's Champion. I think we're going to switch over to the Dark Arts Ensemble. I think we've finally gotten to a point where it's acceptable for us to at least take that. Now, I don't think we get to do some of the other cool skins that comes with it yet. We're not quite that good, but soon. Alright. We're pretty much here, though, by the looks of it. Not much further. We should be at the boss room.
Revelio.
Is there anything out here? Hello. More spiders. Yes, there are. How does one get up there? This way.
Revelio.
This is one hell of a puzzle that they've created over here.
Accio. Revelio. Accio. An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave.
No, he wasn't, was he? That's okay, though. Lose. Let's find some greens like this one, and we will destroy it. 1, 2, 3 slots should be enough. I don't know if we get anything for destroying these, so I don't want to destroy too many.
Not a headless skeleton in sight.
Yeah,
but I may as well help myself to this.
We've heard these many times. We don't have to keep repeating, brother.
Revelio. I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be?
Where could he be? Well, you'll find out soon enough, good sir. Quit asking stupid questions. Anything else that I'm missing? There's another chest up here. My goodness, there's a bunch of chests in here.
That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him.
Yeah, no, the spiders killed him and put it all back, alright, man? Just shut up and let it be. Come on.
There it is. The bridge, it's almost complete. More spiders. These can't be what the headed Richard Jackdaw. Levioso! Accio! Protego! Levioso! Incendio!
Okay, yeah, there's 2 big ones. Nice. Why can't I click? There we go. Ow. What the fuck, man?
Expelliarmus! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Protego!
Ow.
Incendio! Farewell, monster. I can only imagine how these spiders have multiplied since Jackdaw came this way. Revelio.
Just a couple. Alright. Couple of them.
Expelliarmus. An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave. Expelliarmus!
It wasn't very thorough. Oh.
I'll need to look around for the symbol. Revelio. Expelliarmus!
Too long on that bottom one, I guess. That's what I have to say, there's not a 4th one anywhere, so I don't know what they want me to do. Still, I don't think a spider beheaded him, so I guess we're fighting, what is that, a knight over there? A couple of knights? Yeah, alright.
Must be getting closer to Jackdaw's remains and those pages.
Yeah.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw. Ah, shame. Those splinters must be what's left of Oliver.
Destroy one of those. Let's switch over to a black scarf, because it looks better. And we'll...
At least I can take the pages. Here it is. The map that brought your doom, Jackdaw. Is there something beyond this room? Levioso! Accio! Protego! Revelio! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Levioso! Accio! Expelliarmus! Levioso! Accio!
Here come the big guys.
Levioso! Accio! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus! But that's unnerving. What's happening?
Opening up another
Revelio.
door. You've seen these plenty of times.
I've seen this before. In Gringotts and the restricted section.
Time to walk through this realm to another portal to another world, I guess I should say.
Where am I? Oh no, the room's starting to flood. How am I being protected? What sort of magic is this? I can only hope this magic protects me until I'm able to make my way out of here.
I think it will, don't worry. What am I doing? Oh, there we go. Now it's open.
What is this place? Revelio.
Can it be?
It's you.
Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the Pensives. You're Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganark were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention, and might I presume you share our ability?
To see traces of ancient magic? Yes, sir, I do.
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms of magic. We can access expressions of magic that few others can. Opportunities will arise that allow you to sharpen this rare talent. Do not squander them.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have much to discuss. But first, a map found in a certain book led you here. Place the book on the pedestal.
I don't have the book with me, sir.
That is unfortunate. I'm afraid we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
The statues and carvings in the house on the cliffside, Those are of you. Are you a seer?
I am.
Did you know that I would be here?
I cannot say more at present, except to say that your presence here does not entirely surprise me.
I'm a bit confused, sir. Why is this room called the map chamber?
I assure you that all will be clear once the book has been placed on the pedestal.
Very well. I'll retrieve the book right away.
Good. We shall speak again once the book is in place.
Your connection to ancient magic has unlocked talents. You will receive 1 talent point each time you increase your wizarding level. You have new talent points to spend in the talent menu in your field guide. You've earned talent points. Starting at level 5, you may spend these talent points as you wish to enhance your spells, to increase your combat powers, stealth, and more. Choose wisely. Talent points may only be spent once, so the number of talents you acquire will be limited. Return here often to see what new and powerful talents await you. Okay. So I can go spells, unleash a ring of flame. That's pretty good. Accio mastery, multiple enemies instead of just one. Levioso mastery, same thing. Okay. Dark arts, we can learn. What's this? I must be able to cast Flipendo. Flipendo has the same effect as a curse on enemies. Cursed enemies take increased damage. Really? Okay. Dealing damage to a cursed target inflicts damage to all cursed targets. That's really good, but I don't have a curse yet, so we might wait on that one. I have 13 talent points available right now, though, so we can get a few of these. Stupefy has the same effect as Curse on enemies. Cursed enemies take increased damage. The Disarming Curse, Expelliarmus, has the same effect as a curse on enemies. Alright, to know. Enduring Curse. A curse effect remains on an enemy for a longer period of time. Okay. Did I miss any of these? No. Okay. Core. Oh, there's a lot of core ones. Alright. New spell slot, Spell Knowledge. Okay. We're definitely getting that. We can scroll between them, or swap sets with F1 through 4. Ancient Magic Throw Expertise. Ancient Magic Throw catches and throws disarmed enemy weapons. Ooh. Okay, so if I use the Expelliarmus, I can use Ancient Magic Throws on their weapons. That's pretty cool. Wiggenweld Potency. Wiggenweld heals you for greater effect. That's fine. Spell Knowledge 2 just unlocks a second set. I'll probably get that eventually, but not right now. Holding down dodge allows you to vanish quickly and reappear. So this should be like the roll. I like that. We're gonna get that. Protego Absorption. Successful Protego blocks will contribute to the Ancient Magic meter. Perfect Protego blocks contribute even more. Okay. Basic Cast Mastery. Basic Cast impacts reduce spell cooldowns. That's probably really good, so we'll get that. Because, I mean, most of these, as you can see, we can reset it with 200 gold, and gold's pretty easy to come by. Spell Knowledge 3, Wiggenweld again, Stupefy Master, enemies stuck with Stupefy remain stunned for a longer period of time. Evasion Absorption, successfully evading an unblockable attack with dodge contributes to Ancient Magic meter. Protego Expertise, blocking spell with Perfect Protego will send 2 projectiles back at enemies. That's pretty good too. I like that. Revelio increases the range of Revelio. I mean, Basic Cast, Airborne Absorption. Basic Cast impacts on airborne enemies contribute more to the Ancient Magic meter. That's probably a good one too. Enemy's ability to detect you is reduced. Allows you to sprint while using Disillusionment. That I really like. Enemy's ability to detect you is greatly reduced. Alright. Endurance Potion Potency. Endurance Potion makes you invulnerable and deflects projectile attacks back to enemies. That's really powerful, but I don't have any of those potions right now, nor do I plan on making them for a while. For each Chinese chopping cabbage thrown, a second chopping cabbage is generated and released at no cost. That's okay. Honestly, I like the idea of that, so we'll get that one for now. Get all of these basic expertises, because I think that these are all really nice in their own regard. And then look at that. Stupefy has the same effect as Curse on enemies. It's probably good. Expelliarmus. I mean, it'd be really nice if there was a way to just do like a normal attack. Like the basic attacks do it, but whatever. An unblockable attack contributes to ancient magic. Don't really care. That one's pretty good. And then we'll save a couple of these for now, honestly. I think that's probably smart. Exit the map chamber. That's a pretty cool looking room, to be honest. Gotta hold the F button. There we go.
I found the pages and the map chamber. Why would I need the book?
I mean, it makes total sense why you would need the book, brother, but, you know, I guess we'll leave that to plot devices. The guy's only like a teenager.
Revelio.
We shall put all of these access spells that we're not using right now here, I guess. Give me your 5 gold. Very nice.
I'm back at Hogwarts. I wonder when Professor Fig will be back. I did promise him I wouldn't neglect my studies while he was away. Suppose I have enough to distract myself with till he returns with the book.
There's a bunch of frogs down here.
Revelio.
You need to learn Depulso, the banishing charm. Useful for pushing objects or adversaries away. Complete the required tasks and meet me in my classroom.
Okay. Depulso. Don't make me wait. Oh, I spoke too soon, man. He didn't make me wait. There we go. Another house token. I wonder how many more of those we need to get. Maybe next time we're at the Ravenclaw Tower, we'll deposit what we have currently and
Revelio.
Because I have a feeling it's not too many. I would hazard a guess we're about halfway, maybe a little bit more.
Revelio.
Ding it. I swear it was closer. I don't know. What? Golly, there's so many of these keys in this one area. So we'll go do that real quick.
Brilliant.
Very nice indeed. Okay, what do we need to do for this flying class? Oh, yeah, baby. All right, let's go. Hey. Don't get stuck on the stairs. Let's go. Straight to flying class we go, baby. Fuck yeah. Load. There we go. Yeah, we gotta wait until the morning. That's okay. We shall do that, because, oh, this is awesome. Begin.
Everybody grab a broom, and we shall get started. Mr. Clopton, your attention, please.
Sorry, Madam Kagawa.
Everyone, please welcome a new student to our flying class.
Welcome.
Hello. The goal of today is to remind all of you how to maneuver on a broomstick safely, as broom flight is, first and foremost, a means of transportation. This, I fear, some of you have forgotten. Diving, rolling, and loop-the-loops will not be taught or in fact tolerated in this class. We'll leave that to professional Quidditch players, like the Toyohashi Tengu.
Boo!
Not a fan, I take it? Now, let's see how well everyone kept up with their practice over the summer holidays. For those who need a refresher, step up to your broom, say up firmly and clearly, then kick your leg over and rest your weight on the seat. Up! Thank you. Now, your turn.
Up! Up! Up, you stupid ratty school broom!
Up.
One leg over, so there's a leg on each side. None of that side saddle nonsense. A gust of wind will throw you right off. And if you hear my whistle while you're in flight, ground yourself at once. Good. Now, for your first lesson, fly through each ring in the courtyard. Do take care. The brooms are school property. I want them returned in one piece.
I think I'm getting the hang of this.
Good grip. Well done. Now that you're acclimatized to your broom, let's see how well you manage with a more advanced exercise, shall we? This next set of rings will take you around the grounds for more of a challenge.
What a view!
Hello! Nice day for a flight!
Really is. Oop, I made a mistake there. Whoopsies.
Ha! That wasn't too bad.
Oh, that's nice. Okay, I thought I had to hold
the
shift
old
and just click
boathouse.
it.
Wish you could have experienced crossing the lake as a first year.
Now this is what we've been waiting for right here, gentlemen. Maybe the occasional lady watching
Whoa!
gets say
Our aquatic resident likes to make an appearance once in a while.
Yeah, that's not terrifying at all. That you have a kraken right next to the fucking school. Oh, that would honestly be horrendously terrifying.
This is rather fun.
That it is, Schizo.
Oh, well done! Have a moment? I say, I watched you fly through those rings. You seem to handle yourself on that dusty school broom well enough. I'd imagine you're ready for something a bit more challenging. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We met in the common room. I'm Everett Clopton. So, care to join me for a bit of high-flying fun?
Can't say no to that. What did you...
Nice to get above it all, isn't it? Ahead of the gardens, the Hufflepuff common room
Sorry?
windows
What?
just peek out.
Why?
Bit
I was holding
claustrophobic
the
for
left.
my taste.
Why was it not turning?
How is Everett flying so quickly?
I don't know if it's lag or what, but
Here's
sometimes
something
it just
handy
doesn't
to
turn.
know. Lean forward for a burst of speed. Helpful if you need to escape a tricky situation.
Now that's more like it.
You sure you're not part hippogriff? There's the famous bridge. Think of all the magic holding it up. I mean, look at it. And the owlery. That's a bit of solid architecture, isn't it?
Flying tips and a jaunt around Hogwarts. This is quite the tour, Everett.
That's Kagawa's whistle. This concludes our tour. Best hurry back. Looks like she's already dismissed class. Better hurry and hand in our brooms. Dismount here.
And where have you two been?
Oh, hello, Professor. We were trying to get a bit of extra practice in.
Hefty points will be taken from each of you for not following my instructions. Mr. Clopton, I am disappointed in you. You're in this class because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your broom the proper respect.
But, Professor...
Enough. Class is finished for the day. As for you, you do well to use better judgment in the future. Chin up. That was some rather good flying.
Sorry about that business with Kagawa, but you have to admit, those views were worth it.
It was worth losing a few house points for that detour.
You seem at home on a broom. Bet if you had a fancy model, you could fly laps around Imelda. She's Kagawa's favorite. I could show her a thing or two if I had my own broom. Hate having to return the school broom after class.
Perhaps I have to purchase a broom then?
If you can, you should. Wish I could. I recommend visiting Albie Weeks at Spintwitches in Hogsmeade. He's always looking to test new models. I'll keep an eye out for you in the sky.
To Hogsmeade we to go.
Madam Kagawa, about what happened in class.
No need to discuss it further. Losing points for Ravenclaw should serve as a deterrent against future escapades. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that I teach you a few additional spells, so please keep an eye out for an owl from me. You're also welcome to drop by any time with questions.
I've not forgotten about our library venture. How did you fare? If you're keen for some illicit spell practice, meet me outside the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom. I know a discreet place near there.
Ooh.
If I could afford the new Bright Spark broom at Spintwitches, I'd be on it now.
Ooh. Ooh, this is where things start to get interesting. Okay, so we can come over here. We're gonna go ahead and get ourselves a lovely new broom, hopefully. If it will allow me to. And then I will fly back to Hogwarts, because why would I ever fast travel if I could just fly everywhere? And then we'll go to Defense Against the Dark Arts class, and
Please meet me in the
hopefully-
7th floor corridor as soon as you can. I
Oh
have an
my
idea for
gosh.
somewhere you can focus on your studies, away from prying eyes and distractions.
Ah, new face. Wonderful.
Revelio.
I will talk to you in just a second. Let me steal all your stuff real quick. Oh, you can't steal anything from here. Alright, cool. Yeah, I'll talk to you.
Hello, Mr. Weeks, is it?
Albie Weeks at your service. Welcome to Spintwitches. Apologies if you came by before and weren't able to come in. Shop's been closed since trade routes were disrupted. Had to travel as far as London to meet with my supplier. And I've only just returned, thankfully with inventory. I presume you're in the market for a new broom? Got a few rare U-weavers available. Ember Dash, Silver Arrows. Wind Wisps too. No matter what broom you choose, you'll be pleased. They're all exceptional, both in quality and performance.
You said disrupted trade routes caused you to close Spintwitches?
Terrible it's been. Trade routes reported as unusable. Evidently criminals were overtaking roads, threatening hamlets. I can fly safely almost anywhere, but you try flying with an inventory of brooms on your back. No easy feat. Right then, back to work. If a particular broom takes your fancy, just let me know.
Do you mind sharing more about your brooms?
I've a passion for them. Every detail of every model. Take Wind Wisps, well known for their quality ash handles. U-weavers are rare because some fear flying them, likely to do with the U-wand's darker reputation. Then you have the Ember Dash, known for its handsome appearance. Working with brooms every day makes me practically giddy. It's one of many reasons I cherish running this shop.
Sounds quite the array of brooms. I'll have a look around. Thank you.
Dark Lightning Broom. A slick superior broom designed to celebrate those who dare to dabble in the dark arts. Ember Dash Broom, perfect broom for those with a fiery temperament. Interesting. Hogwarts House Broom. A broom enchanted to celebrate your particular Hogwarts house pride. Moon Trimmer Broom, finely crafted from ash. This broom is built for stability. Wind Wisp Broom, a stylish broom with a light touch, quite literally. And the U-Weaver, a comfortable and speedy broom with a unique woven design.
That item is of the highest quality.
I mean, this one is $2,000, and I don't see a reason why it would be.
That item is of the highest quality.
I mean, for the moment, this one's pretty nice.
That item is of the highest quality.
This one's really nice. And I honestly don't see a reason to purchase this one. Like, it doesn't... It's over twice the price of all the rest of them.
That item is of the highest quality. That item is of the highest quality.
Well, you know what? We'll just buy...
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you.
all three of these. Why not? I mean, there's two left that we're not buying, but that's okay. Then we'll just
Nice
start
doing
selling
business with you.
close to this guy because he buys them as well. Let's buy all of my junk. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Recouped a lot of our money from that.
Whilst nearly any broom will certainly be a step up from the practice brooms in Kagawa's class, they all have their limitations. You seem to be a flyer who might be interested in, say, some enhancements?
Go on.
Ha! Knew I was right about you. I think you'll be quite happy with the performance of any broom at lower altitudes. But you may notice that speed consistency tends to falter as you rise. I believe I can remedy this issue. I have some ideas for enchantments, upgrades, if you will, that will improve the performance of any broom you fly. What I need is someone to conduct a broom flight and report back to me so I can perfect the upgrades. As it happens, another Hogwarts student, Imelda Reyes, is using abandoned broom courses for time trials. Clever girl. An ideal situation for collecting flight statistics. If you were to compete for the best time and succeed, then report back to me with how your broom behaved, I could complete work on my first upgrade. What say?
Interesting.
How long have you had a passion for brooms?
Since the moment I saw my first Quidditch match. Seeing flyers manoeuvre the way they do. Oh, some people continue to have their doubts about me and my ideas. I hope that won't dissuade you from helping. I know I'm onto something.
Sounds as if you took Kagawa's class.
I did, but my focus on the technical elements of brooms rather than the art of flying drove her mad. She thinks it fitting I run Spintwitches now. I don't reckon either of us ever pictured me batting away bludgers for the Cannons or Puddlemere United. And I find a certain satisfaction in winning over the naysayers who think I'm maybe too young to run this shop. With your help, I can continue proving myself the most knowledgeable purveyor of wizarding sporting goods around.
Why do you need me to report to you on this broom flight?
I did try to get Imelda to help, but she has some flying habits and quirks that made her difficult to collaborate with. I need a flyer with no bad habits and a knack for flying. Your classmate Everett said you're a natural on a broom. He's forever in here studying the newest models, almost as passionate about brooms as I am. If your rumoured talent for flying can help you beat Imelda's times, then having you assess the broom will be invaluable.
That sounds intriguing. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. It'll be worth your while. If I'm right, the new upgrade ought to enhance brooms in every regard. And I can give you a special price. The time trial should be a bit of fun too. Go to the Quidditch pitch and Imelda Reyes will sort you out. Once you've beaten Imelda's time, be sure to let me know.
Things first. Slightly better spectacles. I don't like the way that these look, so we shall change the appearance back to the ones that we had before. I mean, all of those look garbage too. My goodness. Yeah, we'll go for just those ones, I guess. Broom. Which one do I want to use? The Wind Wisp, the Dark Arts, or... I think we'll use the Ember Dash for now. Kind of like the way it looks. Knight helmet. Okay, interesting. Legendary armored attire. Like the thought of that. I'm not gonna lie. Let's go back over to my inventory real quick. Or actually, wrong tab, but whatever. Gear, outfit, armored attire. Yeah, that looks absolutely sick, actually. We're gonna go with that. It's awesome. Yeah, I guess we used the same old mediocre hat for now. Outpost quest talents. We still got some talents to do, but that's alright.
Can't help but admire Mr. Weeks' enthusiasm.
Well, let's go ahead and get us out of the town so that we may fly. Press tab, and then press 3. Heck yeah, man.
Ravenclaw?
Imelda Reyes? Albie Weeks sent me.
Did he now? Still tinkering with his broom upgrade, no doubt. I tried to help him once. He nitpicked my flying technique, and that was the end of that. The nerve. Why is he roping you into his broom testing silliness? You've barely started flying from what I know. Caught wind of you showing off in flying class with Clopton.
I mean, she does sound pretty jealous. I would say that's not what happened normally, but she sounds pretty bitchy.
Seems someone's jealous of my skills on a broom.
Me? Slytherin Quidditch captain. Jealous of you? Everyone knows that class is only for beginners, troublemakers, and bumbling baboons. But for some reason, now people think you're competition. Ugh, I can't be having that.
Perhaps I am competition.
You're not even Slytherin. Could be a useless squib for all I know. Enough of this. Only one way to find out who's the better flyer. I hold one of the fastest times on this course. Let's see if you can beat it. Slytherin versus Ravenclaw.
Actually, why not? I can beat your record.
I'm so looking forward to seeing you lose.
See if we can first shot this, alright?
This is rather fun. Brilliant. Did it! Brilliant. Success. Excellent.
Man, I feared
Good.
heartily.
I've got this.
Oh my goodness. Absolutely destroyed. This is what you get for acting like a bitch, alright? Like, I would not.
That's not... You must have cheated, you... Ugh! Fine. You won. Don't think this is over. You can't determine skill from one single trial.
Surely my win means something.
You're not terrible, but you're still going to have to prove yourself if you want to earn my respect.
Yeah, I kind of don't want it at this point, but I mean, alright.
Challenge accepted then.
Perhaps you have what it takes after all. We shall see. But don't get your hopes up. The next course near Irondale offers a much tougher challenge. You can try to prepare by racing this course again. Just check in at the podium, where the leaderboard is. You can check your time and start the race. We'll see next time if your win here was more than just a fluke. Whilst on an errand for Albie Weeks.
I'm Maverick. I am in second place.
I suspect Mr. Weeks will be glad to hear how I fared.
1:32:08. So I would need to be a little over a full second faster, which I'm
There you
sure
are.
I could do.
The Crosswands duelist to beat.
Incendio!
I mean, there's no hotkey for just getting on your broom? That's odd. I mean, I don't like having to do that, but whatever. Now the question is, do we go back to Elby, or do we go around here? Meet Sebastian. Room of requirement. I kind of want to do this one for now, so we'll do that. Laggy. Why? Why is it lagging? Hello? Thank you. Jeez, oh Pete's.
Might some kind soul help me?
Shut up.
Over here.
You, Sebastian, I'm right in front of you.
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place. This way. There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised.
Am I gonna say nothing? Okay, I thought he was gonna say something.
How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We
Revelio.
used to play Godstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
Interesting.
I think I've seen Ominous in potions. Or was it herbology? I've noticed that he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Understood. But why does Ominous have no love lost for his family?
His father's family are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Obsessed with blood status, most of them. Ominous cannot abide them, as he'll be the first to tell you. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
It sounds like a dangerous spell.
You sound like Ominous. He frowns upon using forbidden spells. Although he did enjoy learning this one. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic. But you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here. It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
Ding, 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 ding. Easy enough.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out? Stick to
Expelliarmus and
Best to keep the Undercroft intact. Have a go at those candelabras. Both have
Confringo.
Nice work. How's it feel?
That's it. I think I've got it.
Well done.
Okay.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. So this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
This is exactly the type of magic I've been hoping to learn.
There's more where that came from. Been practicing similar spells here for ages. Although, I didn't tell Anne and Ominous about every one. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. I assume it's to do with what you told me. About the port key, and Gringotts, and Ranrock.
Nothing gets past you. And yes, it is. As I'm sure you suspect, there is a bit more to all of this.
I'm listening.
He's a good dude. Honestly, I trust him more than the chick. He's obviously pretty good with secrets.
You must promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of the secret Undercroft. You can trust me.
All right. I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic? I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even mean?
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, does it allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
Well, when you do know, tell me. I've been studying archaic forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help each other. In the meantime, with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us. When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
I was kind of hoping he would teach me the lockpicking, but that's fine.
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello. Ominous, isn't it? I believe we have potions together. And herbology?
I recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in potions class. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
That room's called the Undercroft. Ah, well, I was exploring and then suddenly found myself in a strange passageway.
Don't lie to me. No one stumbles upon that room. Sebastian told you, didn't he? You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster. I am not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
You needn't threaten me. I'm not going to say anything about your Undercroft. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help. Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
Do one or two more. Do we want to do room of requirement first, or... About a swarm of butterflies. Speak with Perry Pippin. We can always just go back there and do that quest. Whoops, I meant to click world map. That's my bad. Am I missing anything else? No? I guess we'll do this other main quest, and then, Conjuring Spell, Evanesco, Conjuration Spellcraft. Okay. We shall go do this, and then maybe one more of the broomstick challenges, and then from there, we shall probably call it a day. Whoops.
Galleons and a historian's uniform.
I wonder if you learned different things about
My goodness, what an out of the way place I have to go to.
Professor Weasley?
Somewhere away from prying eyes.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
After you, Professor. What is this place?
This is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily,
Revelio.
a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident. If ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor.
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you found it. There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away.
This is an odd one. Okay. Space, click. Space, F. Click. Boom. Okay.
Splendid. Now, cast Evanesco on those chairs.
Yeah, you gotta let me actually get in my inventory. Thank you.
Excellent work.
Oh.
Revelio.
You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on. Where in Merlin's name is that elf?
bag. I wondered where that had got to. Can't believe it's still here. I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own
Revelio.
until we locate Deke.
Yes, Professor.
Dear me. Can't you keep it down? Some of us are trying to rest.
Revelio. Lumos. Accio. Revelio. Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks.
An intruder! Stop them! No, not... that's not helpful, you worthless pile of tin!
Revelio.
Under the room thought I needed a bath. Gee thing. Well, now that's pretty.
How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here? Revelio. What was that? Was that a golden snitch?
Perhaps you should summon your wits and find out.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
How does one find their way over?
Accio. Revelio. Accio.
Don't is the answer, okay. There.
Revelio. I hope that house elf can find us in here.
Yikes! Careful! Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke.
We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deke's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with. I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed.
To the desk of description. Use it to reveal the magical properties of any unidentified gear you've collected. Don't have any.
Nothing to identify, for now at least.
You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
Nice.
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you.
Right.
Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potion station and potting table. You should find both familiar, since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants and brew potions in class.
Okay. Well, scientific potion station, botanical, Eclectic or Gothic? Botanical, electal, Gothic. I kind of just like the scientific one. Not what I meant. Okay, put that back. And then... Really? Why are you doing that? Put that down. Go back. Herbology. Scientific. Botanical. I actually like this one.
Well done. You can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds.
Quidditch board. No rugs yet. Furniture, we can do a bookcase. I tend to like this one the most, so we'll put that there. No decorations yet, that's fine. Artwork. Phoenix. Lovely, and then we have one of basically a dodo bird by the looks of it. Put that there as well. Very nice. Last but not least, we have some statues. Oh my, they're much larger than I expected. Do a hippogriff. I can do Kneasel. Toads. Giant purple toads. I kind of like this hippogriff one, so we'll put that somewhere in the center here.
Deke will be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
Can you tell me a bit more about Deke?
He's been at Hogwarts longer than I have, and seems to know its every nook, cranny, and secret. We discovered this room together when I was a student. Deke has had a good deal of experience, both here at Hogwarts and at a previous post. I shall let Deke tell you more when he's ready, but again, you would be wise to listen to any suggestions he may have.
Can I use this type of transfiguration magic outside of the room?
Conjuring and vanishing are strictly forbidden elsewhere in the castle. We've charms in place to enforce that. It would be exhausting to reverse the errors in both judgment and magic. But the Room of Requirement has its own rules.
I will be sure to speak with Deke if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room.
So we did just get quite a bit.
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. First, you'll need to gather some moonstone. You can acquire it by vanishing items here in the Room of Requirement, or you can gather it carefully outside of the Hogwarts grounds. Return to me once you've gathered enough, and we shall begin the lesson.
I have the moonstone you requested, Professor.
Good. Then we may begin your lesson. You can conjure more than potions and herbology tables. Conjuration can be used to decorate this space to your liking. Why don't you try it on the walls and floor?
I would like to teach you Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects for a short time. Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
What is going on here? Okay, whatever. Scientific rug. I don't understand that. Candelabras. You more wall decorations have been unlocked. Very nice.
Good work. Shall we move on?
I've conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
I think you're ready to take on alteration. The altering spell will allow you to customize any conjured item. You can change the colors, patterns, and styles of your furniture to suit your taste. Let's get started, shall we? Watch closely as I demonstrate how to perform the altering spell. Just aim at any conjured item and perform the altering spell to customize it.
Okay. Make this a big chair. That's kind of cool. Make that red. And what can we change the style of? Let's do... Can't do the walls yet. Alright, what about this? It's a little bit more centered.
Nicely done. Now you're ready for something a little more advanced. You can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the floor or balcony. Your space might benefit from a bit of ambiance. Deke, would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deke this bit of magic some years ago. Deke thinks you'll enjoy it. Come and talk to Deke when you're ready.
And I can see a lot of customization getting done in here later on. That's for damn sure. What's up, Deke?
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
I would like the room to feel as if it's being lit by the moon.
Oh, sounds perfect.
Very nice.
Quite a difference. Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deke to change it back. Now you have learnt a good bit about alteration.
Thank you, Professor. The room is full of possibilities.
Indeed. No matter how much time I spend here, the room always manages to surprise me. An even bigger space.
How did that happen?
The room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more space to practice spellcasting. If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside and outside the school.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep an eye out.
Good. I'll leave you to it. This is your space now. Use it wisely.
It's awesome. We've just been gifted this massive room. I mean, shit, this is like a fucking small manor right here worth of space. It's a lot.
Revelio.
What an amazing room this is. I do quite like it. Yes, I do quite like it. We're gonna have to work on modifying this at some point. This is, I mean, to put it lightly, this is one hell of a space, man. This has almost as much ambience as the entire campus does in one little room that you get to modify in any way, shape, or form. And you can, like, I could just make this nook right here a botanical bookcase. And then the one directly across from it, I could just leave as a scientific one. And it just, oh man, it makes the room look so nice.
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
Let's see. Warm and cozy is what we started on. Natural and earthy we haven't seen yet. Let's try dark.
I'd like the room to feel mysterious and eerie, as if I'm in the Forbidden Forest, surrounded by shadows.
Oh, sounds perfect.
How much different is this? They just add like a green hue to it. I prefer the midnight.
What sort of... Oh.
Let's do natural and earthy.
I'd like the room to feel natural.
We're gonna skip through. I just realized you can right click and skip the chat, which is very nice. I mean, this doesn't feel much different than how we started out. And I'm pretty sure we started out on the warm, so...
I'd like to ask you about...
I think that the cool moonlit ambience is the best.
I would like...
Although, in all honesty, I might change it to daytime just so I can modify the room at some point. But for now, seeing that we're not planning to do any of that modification, we shall leave. The map chamber. We will leave the map chamber for next week. We're going to go and we're going to talk to this guy over here. Normally I would fly, but I have a feeling I'm going to be a bit lost for a while. Whoops.
Purgative terrorizing us.
In
Oh,
here.
you're back! With something
Revelio.
to report, I hope?
Mr. Weeks, I was able to set a record on my broom.
Incredible! Miss Reyes must have been shocked. Tell me, how was the broom?
A little turbulent and it's wanting for a bit of speed, but it fared well enough. I will say that it tended to drift a bit to the left on certain turns. Heard a slight swoosh when I dipped.
Oh, thank you. That's precisely what I needed to know. Drifted, eh? I shall get to work immediately. Even the naysayers will be forced to admit that my work's had potential all along.
Why would anyone doubt your ability to upgrade brooms?
Oh, you'd be surprised. People get set in their ways, worry that fiddling with what's working fine will somehow ruin it. Those people don't appreciate the sense of freedom that comes with quality broom flight, nor do they appreciate all that's involved in the creative process. I have a friend in Rome runs a shop like mine, says it's worse there. Of course, they do nap in the afternoons from what I hear. And where would we be without enhancements? I mean, if Elliot Smethwick had let the naysayers get to him, we would never have had the cushioning charm. I don't listen to them.
I'm excited to hear more.
I have a very good feeling about this upgrade. I guarantee you'll be pleased. Expect to hear from me soon. How to address the issue of altitude? To speed.
Revelio.
With that, I say we fly back to Hogwarts. We gotta stay close to the ground with this first broom, because, as he said, once you get up higher, it doesn't feel as good. You know what? I remember there being a Merlin's trial over here somewhere. Right here. Let's go try that out. And this will be a good place to end off on.
Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin. Levioso. Accio.
Okay. Got our second Merlin trial completed. So the balls want Accio. Some leaping toad swooping down here. Grab that real quick. Little bag of gold. And a beautiful place to end the day. So thank you very much for watching. My name is Don Maverick once again. I know today has been quite a quiet episode in comparison to some of the other ones. But that being said, we will be back with another video, maybe in the next couple of days. Hopefully tomorrow, maybe. We'll see. It 100% depends on if I feel like playing this or if I'm going to continue writing my book or not. But we shall see. Hopefully you all had a good time watching, and I will talk to you soon.